And we're back. Welcome back, Statchers, and another episode of STACHE Sports. Last night, the United States did not look good. I don't know what it was, but for some reason, the United States did not look good last night, and it showed. Belgium looked like a lot better team. I mean, it's good the United States made it that far, made to the round of 16, but it did not look good last night. Let's hope the United States can come out stronger in the next 4 years, but it's going to be 4 years. I mean, we lost 4-1, so it wasn't a good game. Their offense did not look good at all last night, and their defense did not look good at all. They had a couple easy goals given up, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because the European teams are better at soccer than the United States are. I mean, I know they had a magical run to make it this far and had a good run, but Christian Pulisic was nowhere to be seen again. Christian Pulisic was supposed to be one of our best players, but one of our other players that got suspended, Florian, looked to be our better player. So that's one thing that's good. That's one thing that's better too. Is Florian looked a lot better, but Pulisic, that's supposed to be one of our good players, did not look good at all. It kind of put a big turd up. I mean, the goaltender was okay. I know he let up one bad goal, but other than that, he was pretty decent and a couple bad goals. But the United States season came to an end. So now all the host countries are out of the World Cup. That's interesting, but no host countries in. I mean, Mexico got knocked out, so did Canada. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens now in the World Cup. The United States lost 4-1. I mean, they had a nice penalty shot and made it look like it's going to be a good game. But you can kind of tell from the moment that Belgium scored, it did not look good the way they scored the first goal. And it looked kind of hard for the United States to come back. I mean, I know they're playing one of the top teams in the nation, in Belgium. So it's going to be a tough matchup. But the United States did not look good. Let's hope they can have a better season. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what the coach does now, because he's a new coach, to see how he has him come back. How he has him come back from being down so much, and how he turns him around after this bad loss. But we'll see. But we'll see what happens. I hope the United States can come back stronger, but the United States did not look good last night, and it showed. They looked like they might have been too nervous. I don't know why they were been too nervous. Maybe because it's a must-win game and one of the most important games in their careers. But they looked a lot more nervous than Belgium, and Belgium offense looked a lot better. Right now, Colombia is tied to Switzerland at 0. Today was an early good game. Argentina was down 2-0 earlier today, and they came back. In the 78th minute, Egypt looked like they might have won that game and knocked out the defending champions, Argentina, and Lionel Messi, one of the best players ever to play. But on the 78 minutes, they scored 3 goals, ended up winning in regular time, so they moved on. Yesterday, Spain won 1-0 before the end of regulation to move on, and they'll be playing Belgium. But like I said, the United States did not look good at all last night. The defense did not look good. Their offense did not look good, and they look more like they're kind of getting gassed and getting tired. I don't know why they look like they're getting gassed and getting tired, but the United States did not look good, and they looked like they showed. I mean, they did not have any good defense or good offense last night. They definitely didn't have any good. I mean, I know they had a couple good shots, but they didn't. But Belgium looked like they were getting more in the zone and getting more into our area, and they were hard to get them out. I mean, I know we lost 4-1, and I know it was a good season to make it to the round of 32. Like I said yesterday, I don't think they made it to that round. Around 16, I don't think they made it to that round until 2004 or 2002. And yes, I know it's every 4 years or whatever, but that's nice to see them make it. USA, USA, USA. But they definitely need to learn from this. I mean, this has been an occurrence. They haven't been able to make it that far in soccer because when they play the European teams, they haven't been doing good. They haven't won against the European team for quite a while, a team from the European countries. So it shows. I mean, I know we have pro football and other stuff, but soccer, we need to get more better soccer. We need to get better players at soccer. Maybe they need to start paying players more better and the MLS or soccer so they can start getting more better players. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but the United States did not look good. I mean, if the United States would have came out strong like they did the last couple games, it might have been a different story. I just don't know what it was. And I don't, like I said again in the early part of the episode, I don't know where Christian Pulisic was. Christian Pulisic was supposed to be one of our good players, but he was harder to be seen. And yes, I do know he got hurt near the end of the game, and that's an excuse. And he was dealing with injuries, but he wasn't that good. And we need to have other players sign up too, than just Florian. But that's something the United States needs to grow on. I hope they keep his coach, because his coach looks like he could be good and be one of the coaches that can actually make the United States look good. But they need to keep their coach. They need to look good and need to keep their coach and need to keep winning. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to the United States of America, but I think they're going to do good. But we'll see. I mean, I know they had a good run and they beat teams like... But, I mean, last night probably was the toughest competition when they played Belgium, and it definitely showed. They need to prepare more and need to be more ready. The coaches need to have them prepare more and not get nervous. I think that could have been what it was, too. They had nervous. I mean, they scored one goal, and then right after that, a couple minutes later, Belgium scored again, making it 2-1 or whatever it was. And then that's all the road. The United States going to get any more goals or get any more pressures. I mean, they had a couple of decent pressures and a couple of decent other areas. But Belgium just looked a lot better. I mean, the goaltender they said Belgium was one of the best goaltenders in the land, and he definitely showed why he's one of the good goaltenders. But the United States needs to come out tougher and needs to look tougher. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to the United States and to see what happens in the future. But in the next 4 years, some of these players are going to be older, so they're going to have new players. Are we going to have Christian Pulisic back? Are we going to have Florian back? I mean, I hope we do, and I hope they can have a stronger game, and they can learn from this, and they can dust themselves off and have a strong game. But it's going to be interesting. I mean, it kind of stings that they got knocked out this year because the United States is hosting, and who knows when the United States is hosted again. But it seems like a lot of these teams are looking good, that are having fun, like Norway, who had a whole Viking row and go, woo, woo. They look like they're having fun and having a good old time. So that's nice to see in the World Cup. We'll keep talking about the World Cup. Right, like I said right now, Colombia is still tied with Switzerland at 0. Colombia is one of the top teams, and so is Switzerland. Argentina had the match of the thing so far, coming back through to 78 minutes. That could have been the biggest choke job by Egypt, but Lionel Messi helped him get another goal and helped him get the first goal, and Lionel Messi is looking pretty good. Messi and Argentina ride VAR drama to complete that comeback. I mean, there was a VAR thing in the beginning. It looked like Egypt was going to go up 2-0 earlier on, but the VAR, I guess the referee's assistants or challenging assistants came back and challenged the goal, and it got overturned because I guess Lionel Messi or one of the players got stepped on or whatever, and it got called back. So then it was 1-0, and then Argentina had to make the comeback and win. I mean, later on, I'm pretty sure before the score, but I could be wrong because I was watching the game. I wasn't really paying attention to the score. I think Egypt got 2-0. It looked like it's going to be a 2-0 game, and they got it out of a clean shot and a clean goal. But whatever. With Egypt leading 2-0 with just over 10 minutes to go, Messi and Argentina came back. Messi and Argentina are the world champions. This could be Messi's last year, so let's hope Messi can have a good career now, but the United States are out of it. Let's hope Argentina can have a good thing, but that's nice. His equalizer on Tuesday sent Argentina heavy crowd into a frenzy inside the pressure cooker of Atlanta Stadium. They began to stand before transferring into famous Messi chant. But Lionel Messi had a second goal, and the third goal was impressive too. But they always won. They didn't even need extra time. I thought it was going to go to extra time when they tied it, but they didn't need extra time. So congratulations to them. I think Colombia is going to come out and win tonight against Switzerland. So I think Colombia is a stronger team, but Switzerland could be one of these surprises too, like Norway. The USA lost sets the mark for the most watched soccer match. So a lot of people watching that bad performance last night by the United States. I mean, let's hope the United States can come out stronger and look a lot better. But the United States needs to have a tougher opponent. And we need to play better against tougher opponents. Belgium is... the guy that got hurt for Belgium last night, I guess, tore his ACL and will be out for the rest of Belgium's World Cup run. That's not good. You don't want to see players getting injured in this state of game, but let's hope for the better and let's hope we can get better. Her historical World Cup rally by Argentina. Argentina looked really good, winning 3-2. That was probably one of the better games. I couldn't believe they came back. I thought Argentina was going to be dead in the water, but the next thing you know, they scored 1 goal and they scored 2 goals, and it was a game, and they scored a winner before regulation ended, and it was all under 78 minutes with 10 minutes left. So that's quite impressive. They do 10 minutes. They had like 7 minutes, I think, in extra time after the 90-minute mark, even though they gave them extra time because there's a couple of challenges and a couple of people complaining about stuff, so they gave them a little more time than that. But that's nice for Argentina. Egypt is crying. Egypt boss Brahmas and Justice after lost to Argentina World Cup. Atlanta, Egypt. I mean, I don't know if it's injustice, but they did call that goal back late, and it wasn't offside. It's because somebody got tripped up during the end, and they called that goal back when it would have been up 2-0, and maybe up 3-0. If they would have got that other goal. I mean, you don't know what would have happened if they would have got the first goal, but it could have changed the outcome of the game, no doubt. But that's hearsay now. Cowboy player Keelan diagnosed with CTE. That's not good. Hopefully he can get better because CTE is no joke, and if you have it, you need to get checked out soon. MK's Turner Arnold from the Detroit Lions is a free agent and cleared waivers. I mean, no wonder. I don't think anyone's going to try to hire somebody that could be facing a lot of jail time, so that's going to be something else. Relu Douglas, but I used to be on the Buffalo Bills, is going to sign with the Washington Commanders to be on the Washington Commanders or Washington Redskins, like I like to call them on this. Barry Williams gets an autograph jersey to the Pope. That's nice. And Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are married. I mean, I know a lot of people are talking about the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift wedding. I mean, it's been all over the news. I don't know why they were getting married in a basketball arena and why they held up all that traffic for getting married in a basketball arena. I really do think they got married somewhere else. I don't think Taylor Swift's going to want to marry in the basketball arena, but who knows. But congratulations to them. We'll see how long it lasts. Because sometimes all these relationships don't last that long. And we hope it lasts. And sorry for Chris Johnson, but he used to be the running back for the I hope the wedding lasts with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. But sorry for Chris Johnson, but he used to be a good running back for the Tennessee Titans, I believe, in back in the old days. He has ALS, so let's hope we can get better. That's not a good disease to have. Let's hope we can get better. I don't know if I talked about that. I still can't believe that the Boston Celtics traded Jaylen Brown away for a bag of peanuts. I mean, they got friggin' Paul George. Paul George is older than a bag of dirt, and for some reason they decided to get him when they traded away the best player in his prime. I mean, last year, hands down, Jaylen Brown led the Boston Celtics to a playoff run, even though we lost in the first round because Jason Tatum got hurt again. But I don't know why they got rid of him. I mean, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are a pretty good duo, so I don't know why they got rid of him and get sent to Philadelphia, a team in our division, a team in our conference that's one of our rivals. I mean, that's one stupid move by Brad Stevens. I'm not going to lie. I used to like Brad Stevens. I think Brad Stevens used to do good moves to the Boston Celtics, but right now I think this is a bad move. I mean, I get it. We got to have to wait to see who we get in our first couple of picks when we have our first couple of picks, but I think Brad Stevens really screwed the pooch on this one. I'm not going to lie. I really do think he did that. I mean, he got rid of one of your best players. He got a guy that's aging. I mean, I know Paul George might still have some stuff left in his tank, but that's not good. I mean, I know we did get Mitchell Robinson too, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to Boston Celtics, but I think the new ownership and Brad Stevens really screwed him over by trading away one of our best players in his prime. I mean, you don't trade away one of your best players in his prime for a bag of peanuts and a bag of grandpas. We still don't know where LeBron James is going to go play. He's still taking his wheel time to decide where he wants to go play. It's going to be interesting to see where LeBron James wants to play. He says he wants to play with a contender to see if he can win one more ring before the old man retires. But we'll see where LeBron James will play. I think he should play in a retirement home. Brunson had wrist surgery. The Finals MVP had wrist surgery. So I guess he was playing with a nagging injury for his wrist and got it finally fixed. So that's going to be good because it's the offseason. Cavs and Mitchell agreed to Cavs and Davion Mitchell agreed to a $273 max extension. That's pretty decent. Agent Don Mitchell reaches a new 4-year deal with the Cavs of $273 million. That's a lot of money to play basketball. But congratulations to Donovan Mitchell. Lakers land Kevon Looney, but still aim to get the pursuit Kuminga. Lowry retires. Nice to see Lowry retire. Lowry had a pretty good year, a pretty good career, but he's going to retire with the Toronto Raptors. We got some bad news today for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got some devastating news for the Pittsburgh Pirates today, as it was reported that young shortstop rookie Connor Griffin is yet out with a finger injury and will be out for maybe early September, late September, early August. That's not good when the Pirates are trying to fight for a playoff spot to have Jared Triola in there, and Jared Triola is not that good. Let's hope Jared Triola can do good in his absence, because that's not good to have Connor Griffin out. Connor Griffin's supposed to be one of our new and upcomers, and right now we have O'Neal Cruz out still, and we have Spencer Horwitz, our top hitter, so that's not good to get another top hitter out of the game. Let's hope the Pirates have a strong game. They play the Atlanta Braves tonight, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens to the Pirates and the Atlanta Braves series, but that's not good. But Paul Skeens pitches tonight for the Pirates. Let's hope Paul Skeens can have a better game. For the last few games, Paul Skeens has not been pitching good, and Paul Skeens is supposed to be one of our best pitchers, but of late, one of our best pitchers has been Braxton Ashcraft. So let's have Paul Skeens have a better game. I mean, the last few games, Paul Skeens has not come out good. I mean, some of the games have been his absent because it's been defense, but the last couple games have been his fault. The last few games have been his fault, where he has had come out and had bad innings and not look good. So let's have Paul Skeens can have another good inning today and have another good game. But that's something the Pirates need too. They need to have Paul Skeens have a good game, and they need to have him have a strong outing. And they need to have him get out of his stunk. He's lost the last 8 games or whatever it is, and that's not good for a future all-star pitcher and Cy Young winner. They definitely need to have him have a lot better. I don't know why he's in his funk right now. I mean, I get all pitchers have funks. Even if they're supposed to be one of the great pitchers, they have bad spells. So let's have Paul Skeens can get out of his bad spell tonight against the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be tough, but the Pirates are back home tonight after going 4-3 on a road trip in Philadelphia and taking 2 out of 3 in Washington. I mean, they're still fighting for a wild card, so let's hope that the other players can show up tonight, since we won't have Connor Griffin for quite a while now due to injury. That's not good. We don't have Connor Griffin, but we need to have a next man up mentality and need to look good. We need the Pirates to look a lot better and have a lot better outcome. But Connor Griffin does need to look a lot better too. I mean, we don't need to be going to our bullpen early Paul Skeens needs to be looking a lot better too. We don't need to be going to our bullpen early when we have Paul Skeens in there, and we need to be looking a lot better. But that's something the Pirates are struggling with this year. For some reason, Paul Skeens has been on a losing streak of late and not been looking good. So let's hope. God damn. So let's hope Paul Skeens can do good and look better. But we'll see. It's going to be a tough game tonight because the Atlanta Braves are one of the better teams in baseball. But I think the Pittsburgh Pirates win. I think the Pirates look strong, and I think the Pirates look tough tonight. And I think the Pirates hold up, and we hear, "Raise the Jolly Roger." But we'll see. Other games tonight, I think the Orioles beat the Cubs. The Cubs pitcher is Mem Boyd. He's a 3-1 and a 5.0 ERA. Shane Baez is a pitcher for the Shane Baez is the pitcher for Toronto, but Cubs are looking pretty good. The Cubs are 50 and 40 and 23 and 21 away. I think the Cubs win tonight, even though I don't want the Cubs to win because it helps the Pirates if the Cubs don't win. I think the Tigers are beating the Angels. The Tigers are 40 and 50. They're not looking pretty good, but we have like 41 and 49. JT Jen is a 7.4, 3.4 ERA for the Athletics tonight. Or whatever, blah, blah, blah. The Pirates have Paul Skeens pitching today. Paul Skeens is 6-8. Paul Skeens is a lot better game. Right now, the Braves are minus 124 and the Pirates are plus 124 and the Pirates are minus 110. Let's hope the Pirates can win. But we need people like Brian O'Hearn to have a good hit tonight. We need people like not Spencer Horton, he's out. We need other people to show up. I mean, Valdez is looking pretty good. Let's hope Valdez can keep looking pretty good for the Pirates. I mean, he's one of our rookies that's looking pretty good, but we need O'Hearn to do good. We need Brandon Lau to look good. Brandon Lau is on pace to tie the record or beat the record of great second baseman for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Neil Walker. Neil Walker is one of the great second basemen for the Pirates a while back. And this year, he has the most home runs to try to tie it. But I think the Pirates beat the Braves tonight. You heard it here first on Stash. Hope you Stashers have a good day and had a good 4th of July weekend and have a good week. Hope you Stashers watch the United States game. Last night, one of my Stashers, I think his name is not Carissa or whatever, talked about if the United States would have won that game and would have gone on to win the whole thing, it might have been an asterisk if they took out Belgium, since they have full Belgium back after the red card. I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't think it would have been like that at all if they would have won. But now we don't have to worry about that since the United States lost. But I think it would have been a regular win if they would have won. I mean, I don't think that was a red card, to be quite honest. But I mean, I don't get why Trump had to get involved. But I don't know. But if you're watching, Chris, that's your comment. I'm sorry I couldn't comment earlier. I was having trouble commenting earlier. When I was trying to comment earlier, it had an error message pop up on my phone, and I couldn't comment. But Chris, or whatever your name is, I hope I answered your question. I don't think it would have been an asterisk. I think it would have been a well-deserved win if they would have made that far. But if we don't have to worry about that now since they lost 4-1. I mean, I get it. It was a red card, and maybe they should have had him spin out his time. But I don't think it would have really helped last night. I mean, he did have a couple good areas last night in the game. And maybe Trump should have got involved, but who knows? That's hearsay now since it's over with. I mean, I don't think it was a red card, and I think they got equally justified bad. But we'll see. But let's hope the United States can come back. But let's get back to baseball. Like I said, I think the Pirates win tonight. It's going to be 83. It's kind of a warm night in PNC Park. The Yankees are 50 and 40 and 27 and 20 away. They have M. Warner going at 7-3 and 3.7 ERA, and they got a 5-1 ERA storm goal. I think the Tampa Bay Rays are going to win tonight. You heard it here first. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays are going to win. The Miami Marlins play the Seattle Mariners tonight. I think the Seattle Mariners will beat the Miami Marlins tonight. I think that Washington Nationals will beat the Houston Astros. I think the Mets will beat the Royals, even though the Mets stink. The Mets are 38 and 53 in 1924 at home. I can't believe how bad the Mets are when the Mets have one of the most highest paid salaries in all baseball. I guess that's going to be some argument next year when the salary cap comes up and the baseball commission comes up with that. We're going to have a big talk about that next year because that's going to be a big story. I think the Phillies beat the Reds. I think the Red Sox beat the White Sox. One of the Sox is going to win. I think the Indians beat the Twins. I think the Brewers beat the Cardinals. The Brewers beat the Cardinals in round 1 today. I think the Brewers take round 2. I think the Dodgers beat the Rockies. I think the Blue Jays beat the Giants. I think the Rangers beat the Angels. And I think the Padres beat the Diamondbacks. But we'll see. We'll come back to those games tomorrow. Yesterday's games we'll go to. The Pirates were off yesterday, but let's let Paul Skeens have another good game. Paul Skeens has been on a losing streak of late, and they don't need that. They need Paul Skeens to have a strong game, but we'll see. Last night, Philadelphia lost 15-1 to Kansas. That's pretty funny. The Yankees won 5-1 against Tampa. The Washington Nationals won 12-11. That's a high-scoring game. The Mets won 7-6 against the Braves. Hopefully the Pirates can beat the Braves since they lost to the Mets and the Mets stink. The Brewers won 4-3 last night. The Diamondbacks won 8-0. The Giants won 10-1 over the Blue Jays, and the Dodgers won 8-7 over the Colorado Rockies. Carlson for the Anaheim Ducks is looking like he could become the new highest paid hockey player in all of hockey. He had an offer sheet from the Philadelphia Stinkers to go to Philadelphia Stinkers, and they're going to have to give a 4 first round picks for him and offer him a lot of money. Or the Anaheim Ducks can offer it. Right now he's in limbo to see where he goes. But if he goes to Anaheim or goes to Philadelphia, he'll be the highest paid hockey player in NHL history. So that's good for him, but we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't go to Philadelphia and stays in Anaheim. Robinson fired for arbitration. Robinson has been one of the top players the Penguins have been looking for. But let's hope they can get him. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get him, but we'll see. But let's hope the Pirates can win tonight, and the Pirates can look out strong. I mean, the Pirates need to have a stronger game against the Braves and look good. I mean, they do look good sometimes against better competition, so let's hope that is. And let's hope Paul Skeens get out of his funk. It's going to be an interesting game tonight. We'll talk more about that tomorrow and talk about other sports. But congratulations to the United States for making it this far. But thank you for watching every episode of STACHE Sports. This is STACHE Sports signing off.